What up guys, it's Tops, and I am back for another life story video. Now it's been like almost a month since I did the last one. I feel like every time I make one of these videos, it's like such a long time until I get to making another one again. Because, I don't know, other stuff gets in the way and everything. But here I am, making another video. So I knew I had to get this one out before the end of the year. Just because of the sake that memes eventually die. Every single meme, everyone you love, yeah, well, it's gonna die someday. I'm sorry about that. Nothing lasts forever, and memes really don't last for too long. I'm actually kind of surprised how long the meme that I'm talking about today has lasted, but I know it will not. It'll probably not make it that far into 2017. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about the Watch Mojo meme, the top 10 saddest anime deaths, or top 10, you know how they have all that list. And sorry if I sound like I'm talking a little bit quietly. It's late at night, so I don't want to wake anyone up. And low-key, I don't want my parents to know I watch anime. I mean, they'd be ashamed of me as a human being. But anyway, let's get right into this. So, everybody knows WatchMojo.com. They like to make a lot of top 10 lists, and they make a lot of them on anime. I don't really get why. Like, it seems like the people who are talking about them, in some cases, like, some of them actually do know what they're talking about. I feel like some of the reviewers, though, are just reading it off of a script, and they literally have no idea what shows they're talking about. You can kind of tell that it's just, they're just trying to get the views, because they want the recurring audience to come back from the anime, and they have some very obscure lists now, too. But, going back to one of their simpler lists from a couple years ago, their top 10 saddest anime deaths, do I agree with it? We're going to actually be talking about a little bit of do I agree with their list or not, and I'll put up a little spoiler alert. You know, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of spoilers, particularly from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So if you want to watch this show, there's gonna be some spoilers from that show in here, so don't watch anymore. Click off the video, do whatever, I really don't care. Just, if you don't care about spoilers, or if you've seen the show, feel free to keep watching. So, let's get right into this. Now, they said the saddest death was Maze Hughes. And, I mean, that was a very sad death, I'm not gonna lie. That one was rough, because he was just one of the, he was like one of my favorite characters in the whole show. Like, I feel like he was everybody's favorite character. He was like that character who was there, who was, like, serious most of the time, but then he was also used for comedic relief, and it was just, I don't know, it was just like, it's one of those characters that, like, no one could hate, one of those characters that, like, everybody has to like at least a little bit. And, like, when he died so early on too. Like, I wanted him to be more in the show, and you know what, he was in Brotherhood a lot, because a lot of the later episodes there were flashbacks that went back to him, so that was pretty cool, like the flashbacks, so they kept him in the show still. But wow, that was rough at the beginning. It was very sad too, because his daughter was, like, too young to understand the concept of death. She has no idea what's going on, and it was just one of the saddest scenes. But is it the saddest that was ever made? Honestly, I don't really believe so. I don't even think it's the saddest in the show. Let me turn that down a little bit if you guys just heard my Skype go off. But I don't even think it was the saddest in the show. I don't even know if it was the second saddest in the show, because there were two other deaths in that show that were just, like, mind-boggling. Like, oh my god, can't believe I just saw this. So we're gonna start off with the one that, I mean, everybody says is probably the saddest they've seen, which was Nina? Yeah, Nina was her name, right? When her father turns her into the Chimera, and Scar then goes and kills her, well, like, puts her out of her misery, I guess, because she had, like, her body fused with the dog, which probably causes a lot of pain. But wow, that was just one of those things that was just, like, so messed up that, like, you don't even really take in how sad it is until afterwards, because you're just thinking, like, wow, that's pretty messed up. Not like, wow, that's sad or anything. You're just thinking, like, wow, that's a really messed up guy. But yeah, that was another rough one, especially because it was a kid too. But honestly, what I think is the most saddest, not many people probably agree with, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that Greed was the saddest death in Brotherhood. Definitely, maybe even the saddest in any show that I've seen. Now, Greed was just such a good character, and throughout his build-up, like, him being fused with Ling, and just his progression, like, none of the homunculi really went through too many changes except for him, so it was cool. How we got to see him go from, like, evil to, like, kind of good. He was good in the end. And how we see him actually give up his desires. Now that I thought was really cool how they did that at the end, and it was so sad to see him go, especially like how the long build up of his death and how he died like a heroic death. It just made it kind of like sad. I think that's the saddest one. That might just be because I love Greed so much, because I think he's awesome, but one of the best characters in Brotherhood. But I don't know. I don't even know why I went into such detail on this, but everyone always talks about the top 10 saddest anime deaths meme, and I thought I'd give my partake on what I believe to be the saddest one. I mean, I could do a top 10 list of my own, but I don't think I've seen enough shows really to have a very accurate list if I were to make one right now. I mean, it would just all be mainstream stuff pretty much, maybe a couple more unpopular shows here and there, but you know what, I should stop getting into such, I don't know, like off topic. But I'm probably gonna wrap up the video around here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know, I just talked about what I thought was the saddest and why a little bit. I know I didn't really do that much in this video. Do I ever accomplish that much in any of these videos? I don't know. But hope you guys did find some entertainment from it at least. If you did, please drop a like. It really helps out so much, especially in recent times with all this nonsense here on this site. But hope you guys enjoyed once again. This is Tops, and I'm out.